11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What a fight! I think Sonata won it!
Juan, the Hispanic causing panic, Lascano.
And thanks to those showing us live, those who have joined us on the archive. The style here with the one and the only Christine Lopez from In the Ring with Christine. All right.
Hey, hey, hey.
A lot of people have been in the ring with Christine today. Like, she's been giving them a hard time all day. Like, what's going on with that? I heard you giving all these fighters a hard time.
Hey, that's my life,
I heard one say that he wanted a timeout. Like, there's no timeouts in boxing.
There's no timeouts. There's no timeouts, and we don't skip Mondays. We don't skip Mondays.
You want to catch a breather. You got hit with a body shot. You wouldn't give him anything.
you want to catch a breather? You got to faint. You got to back up a little bit, catch your breath, and get back in there. You can't let them know that you're fatigued. You know what I'm saying? You got to disguise that shit.
Okay, well, what if they hit low? What if they hit him right in the?
Well, you better take a step back. Cushion the blow. Cushion the blow.
Cushion the blow. There you go.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, let's get to this. Let's get to this boxing talk here. A lot to talk about. But we'll start off with the main event. Ryan Garcia is challenging Mario Barrios. You see how I rolled my R right there?
Barrios.
Mario Barrios,
yeah.
who I'm not familiar with at all as in terms of culture. I'm more of a Brazilian type. You know what I mean? I don't really,
Oh, you hear that? He wants some followers. He knows those Brazilians. They go. They.
I don't know if anybody knows this. By the way, I got some
girls.
Brazilian blood in me. I got
okay.
moves like a Brazilian too. By the way, like it's everything. I know Brazilian jiu-jitsu and all that. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I'm good with the culture like that. You know what I mean? So if you guys wouldn't mind, if you want to give me a nice follow, it would be nice to appreciate.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
so to all the Brazilians, follow your guy.
That's right.
And to all the Mexicans, hey, he traded you out.
No. Like I still have that like association with, but the Brazilian side's the one that's really like speaking to me at the moment. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Depending on how things go, or I might not decide not to. We'll see. Okay. But look, hey, how's things going with this girl, Ray? Let me just play this really quick.
Hey everybody, it's Alexis Proctor. I just want to give a huge shout out to D-Style Boxing and In the Ring with Christine, who have both helped me and supported me through my shoulder recovery, as well as all their supporters. It's been a really long process, but I finally got the all clear to fight again, and we'll be heading to the States in a week from today. So I'm super excited. I'll be training with Christine in Dallas, Texas, and yeah, can't wait. Thank you guys.
That video is over a year old, by the way. And,
yes, it is. She's been here. Yeah, so it is over
about a year. I think that was April. I think.
It's about that because she's been here about 10 months. She actually just got back Sunday. So came here, messed around, started winning nationals, started just doing her thing. She's finally here for good.
Felt cute, wanted to win nationals. Just
why not? You know what? Let's just mess around and get into nationals, see what happens.
Yeah, she said it like they went to, to the restaurant or something. Like, she just showed up and we just decided to win nationals.
Yeah,
and,
why not?
Felt
why
cute,
not?
decided to do that.
Yeah. So she won her first nationals, and then we went to the second nationals. We made it all the way to the finals. We fought the #1 girl. We came up short, but she was invited to camp for selection camp. and she's on the squad. The number one girl, still number one, but in 6 months they're going to reevaluate. And in the meantime, she's home. We're going to work on some things. She'll be going back to camp on the 8th of next month. Then she'll be fighting in Finland. And our plan is, quite frankly, just confidently and knowing that she's going to do what she's asked, we're going to take the number one spot. But that's where we're at right now.
And not really boxing related, but kind of boxing related, thanks to Xander and Emiliano. But what did Christine think about Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance and Xander Zayas and Emiliano? I'm sorry, making a little cameo right there.
I felt bad because I noticed Xander immediately, and so my all my attention was on Xander. So I didn't really notice Emiliano. No disrespect to him, but Xander, I love Xander. That's my guy. Emiliano is great too, but I've known Xander for a while, so my focus was on him. So I totally missed that. But the whole performance, in my opinion, was amazing. I thought it was great. He just really showed the culture of Puerto Rico, and I love that he had the two Mexican guys. I'm sorry, Emiliano Mexican and Xander on there. I know that Xander is signed to Bad Bunny sports promotions and stuff like that.
Really?
But I thought it was beautiful. I was sad to find out that usually people get 20 minutes. He got 10 because he was afraid for his life, as we saw the bulletproof vest. I thought that was really ridiculous that people were hating on him so much and making such a big deal to even have a different halftime show somewhere else. But that's my opinion. Agree or not, we can agree to disagree and still be cool,
I mean, I'll say this: there's no one with a gun was going to make it inside that stadium. Like, I'm going to tell you that right now.
Right.
But that's the first time I heard about that. But I do think it was at 13 minutes. I think that's the regular time everyone does. But it is what it is. But I will say this: but boxing had like 4 seconds of shine. So
I love it.
So there you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How tall is Bad Bunny? Like, you have to duck pretty low there. Like, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
or are these guys that short? Like, what's the story there?
No,
Like, I don't know.
Xander's not short at all. Xander's not short.
Okay.
He might be close to 6 foot. Not quite 6 foot, but I think close. He's not short.
Okay. All right. Well,
He's
hey,
not as
shout out.
tall as you are, though, D style. He's not.
No,
He's not.
no, not at all. But like, man, Emiliano. By the way, I like how you didn't show him any love. Completely ignored him. Like, did the
I
whole
mean,
thing.
I didn't see him until after when I saw the replays. I'm
His
just being
nickname.
honest.
Okay, maybe we should call him the ghost because Christine can't even see him. She can't even
Yeah,
notice
maybe
him.
so. Maybe so. I mean, I was so focused on Xander. Like, I was like, oh my God, Xander. Oh my God. Like, I was so excited, so happy, but
But
hey,
there
it
was
is what it
another
is.
guy throwing punches back. Like it's like right
Yeah, but he
there.
could have been any random guy. And then I saw the replays and then I was like, oh, okay. Hey, Emiliano. Yes, kudos. Because I said, oh my God, Xander. I put it on Twitter. People were like,
When
what about Emiliano? I didn't see
when
Emiliano.
I watched it, I noticed both of them. I'm just saying. Like, I noticed.
Yeah,
Oh, look,
wow.
it's Emiliano
You're more
and Xander.
observant. Yeah, you're more observant than I am.
I was like, oh my God, look, it's like the Puerto Rican Mexican rivalry thing. He
I
like he
love
knows his
it.
boxing. Like
See,
I
I know.
was.
I see. I had like tunnel vision on Xander.
All right. But yeah, there you go. By the way, are Xander and Emiliano like tengo muchas novias types? Like, are they like did the song fit them a little
I
bit?
mean, I
Like,
don't know. I don't know. I know Xander. He's very close to his parents. He listens to his parents. His parents are amazing. So I think that he's not going to be just whatever. And Emiliano, I don't know. I mean, I don't know Emiliano. I know that we've seen some interviews that are funny, and so who knows? Who knows
so
if they're
so
muchos novias?
you know what's the you know what's the alternative halftime show about the
Hell
dude singing
no.
about I
Hell no.
wanna kiss my fish. Like you didn't
No.
listen to that song?
Absolutely effing not. No.
Like, I would think, being from East Texas, that's the type
No.
of country
I'm not
music
from
that
no damn East Texas, bro.
yeah,
I'm from
y'all like pretty
Austin and
east.
moved to Dallas. No.
No, it's pretty east. I mean, I'm west
No,
as it
bro.
gets. You know what I mean? Like, we like the George Straits over here. Like, but I just hear that over there, it's a very like that type of like
No,
country.
no, no, no,
No,
no. And I mean, even though like I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say I'm ashamed to say because everybody has their opinion and I love them
sure.
anyway. Like I can still be friends with my family and people that I have different political views about, but I do have people in my family that definitely change the channel to watch Kid Rock.
Oh
But
wow,
it wasn't at my house, not me. And I
man.
only watch the halftime show because I'm not a football head. I'm a boxing head. So I just tuned in for the halftime show. That's it.
That's it. You didn't watch the
No,
football game?
no.
What's going
No,
on?
I've
You
said it
didn't
once, I'll
notice
say it again.
Emiliano. You
The
didn't watch
only
the
time,
football game.
no, the only time I'm watching football is if I'm in a suite, and there's a buffet and there's drinks pouring and I'm watching it live and I'm watching the Cowboys. That's the
You
only
know what
time.
it is? Because you're a Cowboys fan. That's the
For
problem,
sure, for sure.
right?
Hmm.
I mean, that's why every year you say, the Cowboys are going to make it to the Super Bowl. They don't, and then
Right.
you punish all football by not
But we're
watching it.
still America's team, regardless whether we make it to the Super Bowl or not. We're America's
Nah,
team,
I
period.
think that label has been so worn off. But
It's still there.
you're like, yeah, it was like the All American halftime show. Like that's how America's team they are. Like the kind of the All
Hmm.
American halftime show.
I thought
With
it was
that
great.
said, um, I will say just one more thing I want to say about the halftime show and pertaining to boxing. Besides Xander and Emiliano, I totally recognize immediately. By the way, but besides that, Christine, during the day, I had noticed Jake Paul had said some things, and he walked
Yeah,
it back. But he said he's not a real I don't. He's not a real American.
yeah,
Change the channel. Don't watch it. Even though it ended up breaking all the records. But that aside,
it did.
I actually was wondering. I really was if Amanda was going to say anything,
I,
and
I knew she would.
and she did end up saying something.
She did.
And to discredit, Logan Paul said something.
Yeah,
And he said, "Yeah, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this whole he's not a real American thing." And Amanda said something, and immediately Jake Paul went from chest puffed out to he's just walking back his statements like, "Oh no, I love Puerto Rico. It's not about that. It's about like whatever he said." And like, but what were your thoughts on that? You said you knew that Amanda would say something.
I did. I did know that. I mean, the thing is this is we know how deep rooted she is. Like she has, her Puerto Rico has accepted her back. Like there's many Puerto Ricans like born in New York,
Mm-hmm.
what do they call them? Yorker Ricans, whatever, like Berlanga and others that they don't really claim. Like
New
there's
Yorkers, yeah,
New Yorkers, like, and then there's some Mexicans that Mexicans don't claim, whatever. But they really embraced Amanda, and she has really been loved by them, and she has shown love back. So I
yeah.
really knew it kind of pissed me off that people immediately were like, "Oh, are you gonna say, yeah, New Yorkers, yes." We're like, "Oh, Amanda, are you gonna say something? Are you gonna say something?" Like I knew she was gonna say something, but the thing is this: we have to like take things in, and you want to be sure, like, okay, is this what we believe that he's saying, and how do we respond? And so I'm sure that she had to do that. You know,
Yeah.
and I knew she was gonna say something. I knew it. I knew it. She is. I really, really, really like Amanda. Like I have love for her. Like the type of person that she is. I've seen her things behind the scenes. I've seen her and the way she moves, and I really do have love for her. I knew that she was gonna. I knew that she was gonna say something, but I want to ask you: do you feel
Sure.
like Jake saying this kind of like dropped him down as far as the people that were starting to support him for all the things that he's doing with women and some men that he's signed to, but especially for women? Do you feel like this kind of like took him back down a little bit by the things that he said?
Well, one, I don't think he thought it all the way through. One, you made a decision to move to Puerto Rico,
Hmm.
right? And for years, people have been saying, "Oh, hey, the Logan brothers, or the Paul brothers, I'm sorry, have moved to Puerto Rico because they want to evade taxes," right?
Yeah.
And they've said, "No, that's not true. We love Puerto Rico. We love the people of Puerto Rico." But then when you start saying things like
Yeah.
and I want to make sure people really understand what I'm saying. Bad Bunny's not just the biggest musician in terms of popularity of Puerto Rico,
Right.
he's not just the biggest musician in the United States. He's the biggest musician in the world. Like,
Fact.
he's breaking all types of records with
Fact.
downloads. I think somebody told me the other day he's broken the record for live attendance that was held by the
Yeah.
Rolling Stones. Like, he's
Yeah.
breaking records left and
Yeah.
right, and
Yeah, he is.
and the NFL is not here to do charity for anybody. They are
No.
a business. They're the
Yeah.
most popular sport in America, and they want someone who's going to bring them eyeballs. So when they decided, okay, we're going to have Bad Bunny,
Yeah.
that was a business move from their vantage point.
Absolutely. And I will say this
Yeah.
too. I will say this too. You know, there was a time, and I think it's improving now. Like, I've been to Puerto Rico this last card, and then I went like 2 years before for my birthday. And I will say that they were practically giving property away. Practically, if I was somebody like a Jake Paul or somebody else, I would buy up all the shit on the beach. I mean, I came home. I told my husband, I was like, "Look, they got some houses beachfront, $80,000 to $90,000. They were giving it away."
Wow.
Giving it away. So you know what? I would do it too. I would go there too. But I do love the island. I think it's beautiful. The people are wonderful. The food is great. I see the true love that Amanda has, and I hope that we can take Jake for his face value in saying that he loves the Puerto Rican people. Why he said what he said, I'm thinking, okay, at first I was like, does he drink? I don't know. Does he drink? Did he show his true feelings?
Because he was criticizing ICE. That's why.
Eh, right. No, he wasn't criticizing ICE. He supports ICE.
No. Because Bad Bunny was criticizing ICE.
Oh, yes. So then Jake, made some comparisons, and things like that. So, there's good and bad in everything and everyone.
I think what Jake needs to learn is that just because someone disagrees with you on politics, it doesn't
Right.
make them un-American.
Absolutely.
Right.
Because then we're all un-American, all of
Yeah,
us.
yeah, like it's we can't just be labeling people, oh, you hate this country because they disagree with
Right.
your politics, right?
Right. Exactly.
It's just what it is. Not everybody needs to like
Isn't
the president.
that supposed to be what we stand for, like freedom of speech and thought and so on and so
Absolutely.
forth? And even though we've seen, like, a few months ago, where some news people were arrested for showing a protest or whatever. So it's like
Right.
we're getting to where, are we turning into something else now?
Well, the reason I brought up why the NFL had Bad Bunny is because we're also a capitalistic nation, right? We celebrate that. I keep hearing, oh, we shouldn't be about communism and socialism. Okay, fine. Well, the NFL made a business decision
Absolutely.
as capitalists to have Bad Bunny do the halftime show. So you're telling the NFL that they shouldn't make as much money as possible, that they shouldn't be able to do that. That is un-American, quite frankly. And this whole, like, oh, they're doing it because they want to make a political statement, or like, there was nothing political,
Well,
honestly,
what about
about
Kid
the
Rock? Was that
performance.
a political statement?
Yes.
Like, come on.
But that
Everybody
said,
has an agenda.
that said, it wasn't any really political. It was just about, it was a unifying performance. He brought it for his culture, and there's nothing wrong with being
it was beautiful.
unapologetically Latino.
It
Nothing
was
wrong with it.
absolutely beautiful, in my opinion. It really was. I enjoyed it.
And can I
tremendously.
say this? Like, did you see Jessica Alba?
I did not.
Okay. So I noticed her. I mean, it is what it is, but so people were making fun of her because she wasn't dancing good, right? Like, because she was
Wait,
kind of like vibing.
Jessica Alba was in the
Yeah,
halftime
she,
show?
she was just like vibing, she's like vibing, but it doesn't matter because she wasn't. I don't know what they wanted to do. Like, she's a mom now. She wasn't gonna be twerking.
So she didn't have the Latina, like, move?
No, she was just vibing. Like, she was just kind of like that's just like that.
I'm a mom too, but I'm still, I still
No,
got
you
some
ain't gonna be
wiggle, you know what I'm
twerking in
saying?
front of 130 million people, Christine. Like, that ain't gonna happen. You know what's not gonna
Twerking?
happen.
No.
Like they wanted her to twerk and put the ass out. And I'm like leave Jessica Alba alone. When you're that cute, you could just go like this.
You can just
And you're
stand there,
good.
stand on the wall, hold the wall up.
Like she was just vibing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, she was just that's all. because Cardi B was next to her, like twerking and shaking the whole thing. They wanted her to do it too. Like, nah, like leave Jessica Alba alone.
Yeah, no, I missed
Right?
that. I missed that. See, you're very observant. I missed that. I missed her vibing.
She was vibing. You know what I mean? Like people were making fun of her. Like, what is she doing? She's just standing there like a statue. Like, well, leave her alone. Right? She was invited by Bad Bunny. He was just jealous that you weren't invited.
I
And she
mean,
got to vibe a
yeah. I
little
mean,
bit.
and her kids are gonna watch that one day.
And
Just
they're
like
gonna be
they're
like,
gonna
oh,
watch
look how
Cardi B
classy
one day.
mom
They're gonna
was.
watch Cardi B too one day. Her kids. I'm just saying.
Look at mom all classy. Look at that. Like, you know what I mean? Well, all these
Exactly.
girls were shaking their
Exactly.
butt. Like, Jessica Alba kept it classy.
That's good. Keep it
I'm just
classy.
saying. All right.
Keep it classy.
With that said, enough of the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Now let's talk
But there
boxing.
was some relevant boxing stuff to touch on it, to be honest. But shout out to Amanda and all them for enjoying the show and speaking out about
Absolutely.
that. So Mario Barrios
Mario Barrios.
versus Ryan
Ryan
Garcia.
Garcia.
Christine,
Yes.
who's gonna win this fight
You know you
and
see
why?
any upsets. I mean, you say that Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios card, any upset.
Not this fight. Not this one.
You know, I believe, and I'm sorry, I'll do respect to Mario because he did make his way up there. But he is probably, and everybody has said it and sees it, that he's probably the weakest in this weight class, weakest champion.
Yeah.
And not to mention, he changed coaches like for this fight. Now he has Goosen. To me, that's huge because how it takes a while for you to be able to adjust to a new coach and their ways and
Right.
things like that. And honestly, like who's training Ryan right now and who's been training him? I really don't know. Does anybody know?
Who is his coach, by the way?
I don't know. I'm curious.
If anybody in the chat knows, let us know who's coaching Ryan
Yeah, I
Garcia
would
right
love to
now.
know. Anybody
Oh,
in
his
the chat.
dad. Let me take that back. I remember now. His dad's coaching him.
Okay, well his dad was previously, then he went with Derek and then so he's back with his dad. Okay, well,
Yep.
that's familiarity. You know what I'm saying? Okay, his dad. So I believe, that Ryan is going to win. Does he have a lot of tricks up his sleeve? No, he doesn't. He pretty much fights the same way he always has. That left hook, that good night Irene. But
like that.
yeah,
That's like-
but I really do believe that Ryan is going to win. He needs to win. He has to win. He gets so much criticism, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're supporting Ryan." Well, after everything he did and said, so are we mature enough to be able to like sometimes separate what people do in their personal life to their professional life, or is it only certain people? Are we selective about that?
Yeah.
Some people, oh, they can do whatever and we still love them. Some people, they do one little thing, but because we didn't really like him in the first place, so now we really don't like him. That's the way
Right.
I look at it. But I really believe Ryan's going to win. What do you think?
I do think Ryan Garcia is going to win this fight. And look, there's a lot of things Ryan does that I don't like. In terms of from a
Sure.
from I'm talking specific. Obviously, there's a lot of things I don't like outside the ring either. But
Right. But in the ring.
in the ring, I don't like how he keeps his chin up.
Yeah.
I don't like how in my opinion, he's trying to use it as
Yeah,
a decoy.
he's up too much. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know what's in the ceiling, Ryan, but like you don't need the chin that high.
Yeah.
And
Almost on his toes, like too much too. Just
yeah, I don't like how he hasn't done this in a while. He might do it in this fight, but like how he turns his back and he tries to act
Yeah.
like it's some type of shoulder roll. Like I don't know what the hell that is. That's an illegal move.
everybody leave the shoulder roll. I cuss my guys out in the gym. Don't effing do that around me because I'll slap the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Leave
yeah,
it to Mayweather back in the day.
Yeah, master the fundamentals first, and then you can
Thank
maybe
you.
test the waters. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you. Thank you.
But I just feel like Ryan, like the things he does that annoy me are actually going to work in this fight. So I think he likes to use his chin as a decoy, kind of like, hey, it's right here, go ahead, and then he goes for the hook as a
Yeah.
counter.
He does. He does.
And then I don't like the stiff arm, or what I don't call it a jab, but it's he uses it as some type of rangefinder. To I think that's going to work in this fight. I really do, and I think the reason it's going to work is I think Mario Barrios doesn't have the reflexes to react when Ryan finally decides to throw that hook. I
Yeah.
think he's going to be erratic with it. I think he's going to be very unpredictable with it.
Yeah.
And I also think that in this fight, because Barrios is a tall fighter, at least a lot taller than a lot of the guys that Ryan's been fighting, that's a lot of torso. And I think we're going to see the emergence of the body shots again from Ryan Garcia, like we saw in the Luke Campbell fight.
Yes.
And that's just what I see. I think it's going to be the left hook. I don't think Barrios going to see it coming. Barrios also, he's a longer fighter than a lot of guys that Ryan's been fighting. So there's a lot of like, when he throws, by the time he brings it back, I don't know if he's going to bring it back on time to answer the phone.
And also Barrios has zero head movement. Zero head movement.
Yeah,
He
he's
stays right
very
on the
tight
line.
with the guard. Like,
Yeah, but
so
you come straight down the middle or go through the guard. Like you go through the guard. He does not move his head at all. He
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
He's right there in front of you. He's going to take every shot. And he's going to be coming to you. He doesn't have a strategy
He's
to like
gonna have to
work
throw.
angles or-
He's gonna have to throw at some point because he
Yeah.
is tight, right? Nice tight guard, but
Okay,
like
but then what? Once he
he's
opens
gonna
up, what's going to happen?
once he throws, right? Is he gonna answer the phone? That's the speed of sound, right? When lightning
think
is
so.
coming at the speed
I
of
don't
light
think so
with that
because we
hook,
know Ryan's hook is fast.
really quick,
Yes, it
really
is.
quick. And Barrios has a nice jab, but if he doesn't land it,
Right.
he's in trouble. And here's what I think, Christine. I think Ryan is gonna. This reminds me a lot of that video. I don't know if you've ever seen it, of the mongoose and the cobra, right? Where they fight, and the mongoose offers its neck to the cobra. It's like, here.
Okay.
And the cobra can't help itself, so it goes. But the
He's like-
mongoose has faster reflexes, so it catches the cobra. But
Yeah.
but it knows where the cobra's gonna attack. I think Ryan's gonna tell him, my chin's right here. Go
Right.
ahead, right?
Yeah.
Now here's my thing though. Joe Goosen has to know that, right?
I'm sure he does, but how do you teach that with such short time? A short time. of
I
being with this
think
person?
what Barrios needs to do is jab him right in the chest, right? Don't throw it when he's offering that. That's the trap.
So I see what you're saying, but okay, let's say Barrios throws at the chest, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't move his head. So he's
Hmm.
got his lead hand down. Ryan can throw a straight right hand. He's right there. He's not going to move his hand.
No, but it's going to reroute
His
him. It's
head.
going to move him when it lands.
Maybe. Does he have that much power really? Barrios? Does he?
Like,
Does he?
it's
What's
a,
his
it's a
knockout
good.
ratio?
That jab had 10 going for about 2-3 rounds.
Okay.
Now
10.
Tank's a lot shorter, and I get it. But,
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
but I'm with you though. I do. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think Barrios is going to know, oh, that's a decoy, and he's going to overthink. He's going to overthink it. So he's not going to process things fast enough. So by the time he throws, Ryan's going to catch him with some lightning-like hooks, because I don't think he's going to answer the phone on time. I don't.
He's not.
And I actually think Brian's going to win by knockout.
I do too. I do too. I saw Remy said that he's going to win by decision, but I
Or
really
see a
think it's
decision,
going to
yeah.
be a knockout. Yeah. He's not gonna get up before the count. I really believe that. And I like Barrios. Like he's raza. I mean Ryan is too.
Well,
if
so is
you-
Ryan. What's going
I
on right
mean,
now?
yeah, okay. Like he is Rasa too. Just saying. But I don't know. I just think that that Ryan is gonna TKO him or KO him.
No, I just think that the target. And then here's the other thing, Christine. If he throws a hook to the body, he's got to like. I just don't think he's gonna be able to like. No, like, do I answer the phone? Do I bring my elbow down? And if he brings the elbow down, it's gonna come like what is he gonna
He's
do?
gonna
Like,
be like, I just went blank. Like, did we work on this? Like, what do I do now?
and you know what
And it's going
else?
to be up
Like,
to Goosen. It's going to be up to Goosen to give him some really clear, good, instruction during the break. If he makes it to the break after that, you know.
look, his bread and butter is gonna be the jab. He has to land the jab on Ryan. Like, period. Um,
And I think he will. I think he will.
uh,
But what's he going to do after that?
man, that hook's gonna. I just
That's
know
what
it.
I'm
It's gonna land.
saying. What's he going to do after that? Okay, he's going to land the jab, and then what?
Hope he lands another jab, or
He's
the
too
thing is,
slow.
he is too slow. Then I think that's the telling part. Like, he's just
It
too
is.
slow for Ryan.
Absolutely.
He's too slow. He's too big of a target. He doesn't move his head, as you mentioned.
At all.
And the thing is, I mean, the other option is just stay shelled up the whole time.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
then you don't
but
throw any punches. And what?
yeah.
The whole round, you just great defense, buddy. No offense.
And, you know,
No
like,
points.
and even if you have the guard up and he's hitting with that hook, I mean, there's still some
Ryan's
impact
gonna
there
get through. He's gonna get
Yeah.
through. He's gonna keep banging away.
because it's going to be the body. You know, so it's. Oh, I think the bookie's got it right. I think Ryan rightfully should be a big favorite.
Yeah.
With all that said, Christine,
Yeah.
we are talking about Ryan Garcia,
Yeah.
and he's laid some eggs before.
He has.
He lost to Raleigh when he shouldn't have lost to Raleigh. So
Yes. Yes. But I really believe that he needs this win. I really believe that this point in his career, he needs this win. He does because he's still on top. His social media is still good. But there are less people that are supporting him and like him. And I really believe he needs this win. And I think once he gets this win, he is going to skyrocket back to where he was before. I really do.
I also think Raleigh has way more power than Barrios.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And
Absolutely. I
and
know
he,
people
and
that
then
sparred Raleigh. Oh my God.
I
He's
think
super
Raleigh
strong.
he's kind of erratic in his own way too. The way it's just so like Barrios, he's very basic. So, you know, it's a jab, right cross going to come behind is tight. Doesn't move his head, but you know, he's pretty flat footed for the most part. And I
Yeah, I
just
was
think
gonna say the thing is, if you're not gonna move your head, at least have your feet to use as defense. Like you got to be able to get out of there quick or step over or whatever. And he doesn't. He is flat. He's just like. So it's like you don't have the head movement and you don't have the feet either for your defense. So what do you have? The tight guard, okay, but then what? You need more than that.
I don't think people understand how fast Ryan is.
They
So
don't. They don't. They don't.
quick, you know, and I think this is like a style good for him.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Well, what do you think happens with Ryan next? You think they set up a Shakur Ryan fight if he wins?
I mean, why not? Why not? That's a when he wins, that is going to be a big ticket seller. It is.
What do you make of him not um you're supposed to send I guess I don't know if you've done this before with any of your fighters. You're supposed to send like a video of his weight to the
Yeah.
WBC like 2 weeks
Yeah.
out and he didn't
Yeah.
do it. Like it took him two
Yeah.
days. He got fined 5,000.
Yeah.
I believe somebody told me he didn't make it for this most recent one. He was off by 2 pounds.
Yeah.
So
But then we saw Suleiman, he posted the video that he had made it. I think it was a
okay.
day, what was it, a day or two later?
Yeah, I mean, bro, I mean, what you're coming off a loss. No one thinks you deserve this title shot, and then you're acting this way. You've missed way before.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking he is going to make the weight. He has to at this point.
He's going to make
Uh,
it.
but
He'll make it. He'll
I
make it.
just it's more Ryan Garcia shenanigans.
Yeah, but I also wonder, like, a lot of these guys, like, I'm not saying it's his dad because I don't know his dad like that, but there's a lot of like old school like dads and coaches that are like, we don't need nutritionists. We do it the old way. They dehydrate till they,
Yeah.
about to, we got to drag them across the floor. They don't have any more fluid in them, which is horrible. So
Mm.
I think that I'm just, if I had to guess, I would say that they don't have a nutritionist. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to be wrong. I do.
I have no idea they have it. That's a great question. I have no
Yeah.
idea they have a nutritionist.
Yeah. I want to be wrong. I hope they do.
Given how tired he's looked in some of these fights, you would
Yeah.
think that they would get like a
Well,
good
a lot
nutritionist,
of
strength
times
and
people
conditioning
don't want to
coach,
pay that, but you know what? It's fucking worth it. It's fucking worth it.
especially like the amount of
At
money these
this
guys are
level,
making.
like, oh my God, it's worth it at this level. You got to do it.
You have Ring is gonna be paying you dudes. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Like it's
exactly.
just it's do what you gotta do.
You got to do what you got to do.
I
You
mean,
got to you
Teofimo
got to invest
Lopez,
a
I think,
little.
got rid of his strength and conditioning coach after the Loma win, and he didn't look the same anymore. Like it's just like
S&C like people were like, "Oh no, old school, yeah, the coaches were the S&C coach. They were also the nutritionists and everything." Yeah, but a lot of people were dying in the ring. I mean, they still are. God bless them.
right.
But things have changed and we have to evolve. When we know better, we got to do better. When we know more, we have more information, we have to use it.
Mm.
I'm a firm believer. Alexis has a strength and conditioning coach. She has an S&C coach. We work with a different nutritionist when we need them. Like whatever we got to do because
I
we
want to
want
ask
our
you
athletes to
about
be the
that.
best.
So when it comes, well, what's the best course of action when, let's say, you're the boxing coach, right?
Yeah,
And you said Alexis in this case, she has a strength and conditioning coach
yeah,
she works with, right?
yes.
Is it completely like, hey, they do their thing, and then when she comes to you, she does a thing with you, or is there any
Yeah,
type of like,
so no,
is
there's
there any?
communication. I will say this,
Okay,
like for the most part, like we do about 85 to 90% of the strength and conditioning and nutrition just because they're at different levels, right, in our gym. But like
okay,
Alexis is now, coming up, she's doing things, her dream is to go to the Olympics and then go pro or whatever. So then we have to start adding some things.
sure,
I have a conversation. I am very assertive. Like I'm very honest
mm,
with people. And whenever she first had her strength and conditioning coach, he was bulking her up and I said, "Look, bro, this is what it is.
so that's the
Okay?
communication.
Look, yeah, we're going to talk about this because she's a
Mm,
boxer and so we had a conversation and I told him exactly what I needed and how he could help me and help her.
sure,
And he was, and you have to have somebody that is on the same page, not trying to be like, "Oh, well, I'm this, I'm that." No, no, no.
yeah,
These are boxers. You respect me, I respect you, and it's good now. And other
okay.
strength and conditioning coaches that I've talked to in the past and I've worked with, it's the same thing, because first they're boxers. This is what they need to do, and I'm gonna tell you what they need to be able to do, and then you make their workout according to
I'm
that.
glad you mentioned the like because that what you just mentioned specifically
Hmm.
is one of the main criticisms people have about strength and conditioning coaches, right? It's
Yes.
the whole, oh, they're gonna bulk you up, don't do that,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah. But like, well, the fix, you know, it's like that saying, you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, like you know what I
Right.
mean, like
Right.
like save the baby, like just throw out the bathwater, right?
Right. Right.
Uh,
Right.
just communicate. You don't
Communication.
tweak what
But
you need to
it
tweak.
has there has to
Yeah,
be And now I have had boxers. Now I will say I have had a boxers that
mhm,
um there was no communication, and even though I wanted the communication, and
right,
it also is up to the boxer to trust me as the boxing coach
right.
to know that I've been doing this for 26 years and I know what kind of workout they need. But a certain boxer or boxers, whatever, listen more to the S&C coach, and it showed in the fights.
Okay,
And now I no longer deal with that because everything has to be cohesive. Everything has to work together.
yeah,
And if it doesn't, me personally as a boxing coach, I will walk away.
100%.
Hmm.
And look, there's also there's old methods that boxers did back in the day that
Right.
probably would still work, but they it just
Absolutely.
took
And a lot of
it
them are
just
still implemented. A lot of the stuff is still implemented.
yeah. But I guess for me, I don't know if you would agree with this, but with a good strength and conditioning coach, you could become more efficient with your time,
Absolutely.
right?
That's exactly what I was going to tell you. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was going to say. Because when my boxers come to me, the ones that have the S&C coach, um, we can focus more on the skill set, going
Right.
back to basics, working on the flaws, the things that we need to improve, the things that we do well, do even better, instead of, okay, here's an hour for S&C and conditioning and this and that, and then we're going to go to boxing. No, we can get in and out of there and work specifically what we need to work on, because I already know it's being handled somewhere else. So it's really a blessing. Like, I love it. Like, I really do.
Yeah, 100%. And I'll
Yeah.
also say this: there's also boxing coaches that don't know what the hell they're doing. We went over one, like the guy that was just hammering away on the students, like it's, with
Oh
their
my
hands behind their
God. That
back.
was absolutely fucking ridiculous.
And I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like you're getting
That's
off on this.
machismo. Like, what? And then he couldn't even knock him out. Like, okay, go sit down somewhere.
But have you seen the ones where they're like hanging off like a rail or something, and like they're just hitting the body? And I'm like, what is this
It's
supposed to be
stupid.
doing?
It's stupid. Some of the stuff is stupid. I'm sorry, it is. It really
It's
is.
like, it's like you're gonna give yourself like like a what do you call it? Like a when you get like those balls on your stomach, like the uh
Those are the guys. Those are the guys that have the bull balls hanging from the back of their truck. Okay, that's those guys.
nah, that's what's now I know you love her and all that, but like um Ann Wolf had some crazy
I do.
methods that
I do love Anne, and yes, she did have some crazy methods. She did. She really did. But I do love her, and trust me, I would never tell her that her methods were crazy.
but for whatever reason,
Hey,
you know,
it worked.
that it worked for her,
It
right?
worked for
So
her. It worked for her. And every boxer is different. Boxers need different things. I've had boxers that you gotta like caress and mother and nurture. Then you got some that you have to
I'll
talk
say
crazy
this,
to
man.
and cuss them out.
Kirkland looked like a beast when he was with her. But with any other trainer, he never looked the same. Like,
Well,
it's just
she treated him like you know, like he stole something.
like I still remember that video on HBO where
He
she's
was,
having him do push-ups, and she's like, "I'm gonna do them with you," and she's doing the
yeah,
pushes with him. So he
yeah.
can't quit. He can't quit if your coach is doing them with
No,
him.
you
Then you can't
cannot.
quit.
You cannot. And she
Yes.
would have him chained up at the wrist and like running, and like have a truck behind him. I mean, but I love Ann. That's my girl. I love her.
Oh man. Like, is it true that Canelo had in his contract like she couldn't be in his corner or something like that?
Canelo.
Yeah, that
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 Ann
Kirkland
couldn't be
couldn't
in his
be
corner.
it couldn't be in Kirkland's corner.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what
I don't
someone
know.
told me one time. I'm like, I mean, it would give you an advantage if she wasn't allowed around,
Not for
Kirkland.
real. Right.
But shout out to Kirkland though. I mean, he
Yeah.
would get knocked out when he wasn't with her. It's the craziest
No,
things
it's
ever.
true. It's true. It's true.
Like I remember
But
that
it's
Jap.
just like certain coaches bring out the beast in you, bring out something in you, and it is a coach's job to know what works with what boxer. It really is, because you have to really.
100%.
It's such an intimate thing. It's like you have to know your boxer. That's why when I see these coaches step in, that have no clue, and it happens all the time. People don't know that. You got somebody else training them, but then a face that everybody knows steps in, and they cannot relate to them. And it's not fair for the boxer, but it looks good though. And it puts a lot of money
I
in
like
those coaches' pocket.
when Theo Senior was like, "Come on, bro, you got to hit him. What happened to your power, bro?" Like it's like what are you doing?
It was horrible. Like that is so sad. Like I felt so sorry for Tio, like not just as a boxer, but as a son. This is your dad. You
You
know what
hear
I'm saying?
Shakur said he was like by himself, like
Yes.
in the back when they were getting checked up and
I've
stuff.
seen that so many times. It's fucked up. It's
And
fucked
then
up.
the like the managers denying it. No, I was out getting food when
Yeah,
Shakur happened to
bullshit.
show up. Like, oh,
Bullshit.
okay.
Bullshit. I have been with boxers too that were there. They called somebody else in to help them with whatever, whatever, but then they don't win, and then they're by themselves, and we're back there still. The ones that you did wrong.
You want to
But
know the
hey, it is
worst one
what
I
it
ever
is.
seen? The worst, like high profile fight, the worst I ever seen. is when Ricky Hatton got knocked out by Manny Pacquiao, and Floyd Sr. was nowhere to be found. Like he literally just disappeared.
Listen, bro. I could name some top trainers because they're not coaches. It's not that coaching to me is more intimate, mother, kid, father, kid. Trainers, they get paid to train.
Yep.
Top trainers that if I name their names right now that have walked out of corners but before they called the decision have left. We fought some of these people with that trainer across the ring and walked out. Left them in sparring with all their equipment on, knocked out on the ground. And me, somebody else who was sparring that guy, going in there, taking their equipment off. I have stories. I'm going to write a book one day. I
Still,
have stories.
man. Let's go over this card. Don't want to go too deep with some of these, but just to kind of go over it a little bit. Look, Amari Jones is going to be on this card,
Yes.
right? And he's going to be facing a Luis Arias. We'll see how that fight goes. But Amari Jones,
Amari's going to win. And that's great.
he's doing his thing. It looks like it's a
doing his
fight
thing.
that's for him to win, but
Yes.
15-0 now, probably be 16-0. But it's a really good stay busy fight against a guy who has 30 fights. They're not putting him in there with some chump.
Right.
But you know, he's supposed to get somewhat of a good fighter, but they're not going to throw him in there with the top guys yet. But that's fine. You know, he's you know, slowly moving up here. And Frank Martin, the Ghost, is going to be on this fight card as well.
Yes. I'm so glad to see that.
Yeah, so he made quick work of his last opponent, so it looks like he's ready to go. And Nahir Albright, I'm not that familiar with him.
Okay, listen. Okay, so Nahir Albright, aka Wu, he is the one that beat Kelvin, Keyshawn's brother, last fight.
Oh, is that the one from the whole commotion? Like
the whole commotion. Okay. So he also had fought Keyshawn before that, but it was a no contest. And I need to investigate because I'm not sure about that.
Oh, shit.
But I looked into him and he's beat Carlos Balderas. He did lose to Jermaine Ortiz, and then a Michael Dutchover, who I know, who's a great fighter too. He won against him. So his KO weight is 41. His KO ratio is 41%. So, you know, this is going to be a good little scrap, which I think Frank Martin needs. He needs this guy on his resume.
He needs resistance, right? He needs some.
Yes, he needs this, you know, to put him on a different level. And I'm so glad. Frank's last performance was amazing. And he's trained by a good friend of mine, Marcos, from Team Quality. And this is what I was talking about. But there was a different face in there who did not have the connection the way Marcos did. And we talked about that on the last show. No disrespect to the face that was there, because he's one of my favorites, but this happens all the time.
Shout out to, just randomly want to say that, you know, Buddy McGirt is a Hall of Fame.
Buddy McGirt is amazing. I love him. I think he's great. He's so approachable. He's so friendly. He is very smart. But this is what happens. The promotions come in. Hey, let's get this face in there, because they don't know Marcos. But Marcos did an amazing job with him. I got to go over there to the gym when I would take Alexis and my other kids to spar. I would see Frank there, and he's sparring, and he's working out with Marcos. He did an excellent job with him. Just shout out to him.
Okay. That's like very, very. I was looking into like some like old school. I'm talking like early 1920s. It was very common to have like the boxing coach that did all the work, and then the quote unquote manager that they call them managers would be in the corner.
Oh yeah. Oh, you see the managers in there all the time. Yeah. I mean, I just saw, and I'm not going to name which fights, but there was a manager like doing mitts and working the corner and didn't have a clue of what the fuck they were doing. Like, it's so sad because people don't realize the work that the boxer puts in. The coach is right there with him. They're right there with him. Our body is getting beat up. We are hours and hours. They can call us anytime for whatever, and we're there. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Shout out to Alexis though. Shout out to Alexis Monis, did her thing.
Man, Alexis. She
But
did the
I
damn
still
thing.
crack up. Like when I interviewed her, she's like, that girl, she got her head whipped and cracked and snapped, and it's just hilarious. But yeah. So
Yes, and if you go back and watch it, like you're gonna hear my fucking voice. I was first row, and I was so blessed. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Jordan. Because Tierra Brown and I were front row, and I was taught. Oh my God, I was so excited because she was just spanking Ebony. And then
it,
Ebony
it
made a post today. Who should I fight, y'all? Let's have a rematch.
whipped, cracked, and
Whipped,
smacked.
cracked, and smacked.
I mean,
Hmm.
I like it. You should see. Like I don't even see that clip I posted on Instagram. She's like, she
I
even
gotta
does the
see it.
motions. She's
Tag
like,
me. I love it.
she was getting whipped and cracked and smacked. Like
She was.
it's just the way
She
she was
was.
just like you could just tell. Okay, that's the uppercut. That's the hook.
It was
That's the right hand.
amazing. It's true. It's true. She was.
But yeah. So, but I think Frank Martin should get the job done
Me
right
too. I
there.
think so. I want to see him come out on top. I really do.
But it's a step up from his last fight. Good to see.
It
We'll
is a
see where
step
Frank
up.
Martin goes from there.
Yes.
Richardson Hitchens
Hmm.
against Oscar Duarte. Duarte was the dude, by the way. Like, I just want to say this. Oscar Duarte was so screwed over in a Ryan Garcia. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Ryan kept giving his back to this guy because he couldn't take the pressure, and
I
then the
remember
ref was
that. I remember
warning
that. That
Duarte.
I remember that. Oh my God. I
The
remember
ref
that.
was telling Duarte to stop when this
I
guy was
remember
giving
that.
him his back, and it changed the whole fight. He couldn't throw to the body anymore, and then it just I don't know, like, what do you want the guy to do, right?
Right.
But look, I mean, am I crazy to think that this is not going to be easy for Hitchens? I'm not saying he's going to lose,
Listen,
but
listen, no disrespect to that young bull, okay? Richardson Hitchinson. I have not been sold on him yet. I
damn,
haven't. Like,
he
I'm
beat
not, like,
Pyro.
he's good. He's good, okay? Especially for the opposition that he's faced, he's
He,
good. But
I was
is he
impressed with
great?
the Pyro win. I was impressed with the Pyro win.
Is he great to me? He's not great yet. He's
Okay.
good. So I think this is a really good matchup for him. And I want to see what he does because a lot of times he does get hit, which everybody does, obviously, but his
Right.
defense sometimes is lacking a little bit.
I just
His legs and
feel
his hands.
I just feel like Hitchens is too like Sky Nicholson-ish. Like kind of like
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
people aren't like he doesn't leave like people kind of regret watching this fight after the fight's
You're
over.
not salivating, waiting for the next one. You're not like, fuck yeah, I'm not making any
Like,
plans. I'm going to be there. I'm going
man,
to
oh
watch it.
shit, Hitchens is on his fight card. I don't know that's like nobody, right?
Exact. No. Yeah.
So it's okay. This is a big stage here, and here's the reality. It's just the reality situation. No one's really signed you like to a big contract or nothing like that. So what are you gonna do to show all these promoters out there that okay, I gotta sign this kid?
I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
that's
Like, what are
true.
you gonna
You're
do?
right. That's what I'm saying. He's as my younger kids say, like he's mid. Like, and I hate it to say that because I don't want to disrespect him. I hope that he gets better. But right now,
Mm.
for me, as a boxing fan, he's mid.
Now let's talk about. Now again, I don't think there's gonna be an upset here. I do think Hitchens will win,
Yeah,
but I do think Duarte's gonna give him some fits
I
for a
think
couple
so.
rounds.
I think so.
And hopefully he does because I think Hitchens needs that. Like he
He
needs
does.
somebody to
We got to
make
see what
him
he's really
fight to the
made
next
of.
level. Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree. I agree, 100%. I'm with
Gary
you.
Antoine Russell
Yeah,
versus Andy Hiraoka from Japan.
man, I got Russell 100%.
Andy Hiraoka is the same. He just knocked out Ismael Barroso. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I think he's going to win this fight.
Oh, okay. So you think Antoine's gonna lose? Okay. Okay. Well, I need
I
to do my
do.
homework. I need to do
I,
my
I,
homework
I,
because honestly, I
I
haven't done
I
my homework.
think if he had issues with Alberto Puello, he's going to have
Yes, he did.
issues. He's going to have issues with this Japanese cat.
I wouldn't be mad if you're right. I would not be
Look,
mad.
look. he knocked out Barroso in the last fight. Barroso's they call him the old man, but he's the guy that was
Yeah.
putting it on Raleigh.
Yeah. I mean, he has heavy hands.
Yeah, very heavy hands. But Ismael Barroso, a lot of people felt was on his way to beat Raleigh Romero, and they kind of screwed him over in that fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
He destroyed O'Hara Davies, who people were hyping up over there from the UK, but he just annihilated him in one round.
Yeah.
I saw him take like the best that Ismael Barroso had to handle, but he was just too fast for Ismael Barroso. A really good hand speed, solid power. He's just solid all around, and I think he's got good stamina. The quality of opposition hasn't quite been there. His best win is probably Ismael Barroso, but if there's an upset I also say tonight, but on Saturday, it's going to be this fight.
Okay.
That's what
All
I
right.
think.
I'm going to be watching that.
And you know who agrees that it's a tough fight? I saw an interview by Gary Russell Jr. and he said, "Look, we're not sleeping on this guy. This dude's a tough fight," which is the right
I
attitude
will
to
say
have.
this. I'm not saying that you should, that like, I mean, yeah, like he doesn't think that it is, but what are they supposed to say? I mean, look, Clarissa Shields right now. She was first dismissing Franchon Cruz. Now she's like, oh yeah, no, she is tough. Like, you have to say that because then
somebody
if
told
if
her-
you don't say that, and then you just beat so you didn't fight a worthy opponent. Like they have to say that. So I don't. Whenever a boxer says that, I don't really take it for face value because they have to say that.
Well, I got the sense that he wasn't just saying it to say it. I think he meant it.
I mean, that's good. I hope you're right. That's good, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
That's right. That's my. If anyone wants to bet an upset, I think that's the most likely upset.
Okay.
Tonight.
Okay. I'll bet $1.
Shout out to Japan. You know what I mean?
I love Japan. That's my
The
favorite
land
place.
of the
That's
rising
one of my
sun.
favorite places in the world, Japan.
I heard it's one of the cleanest places.
Clean, honey, you can lick the sidewalk. Seriously.
I still
The
wouldn't do
public
that. But,
bathrooms, you can have a picnic on the floor. Dead
oh,
ass.
come on, stop.
I'm serious.
You can still smell the shit. I wouldn't do
No,
that.
you cannot. And there's not even public trash cans. If you have
So
trash,
what happens when you flush the toilet? Like it does
you
something?
if you have trash, you put it in your purse, you take it home and throw it away. There's no public trash cans, nothing. It is so clean. Seriously.
Man, Japan ain't messing around. Like, what's
At
going
all.
on?
There's not even noise pollution.
I can
There's
only
no
imagine
loud
like
cars. The ambulance are like, wee, wee, wee. Like seriously, I'm telling you.
what? What's that? I
Dead.
mean,
You cannot go to the beach with tattoos showing or radios playing. Like
a bit
I'm
much.
telling you.
it's a bit much.
It's yeah.
So what did you wear? You wore a whole bodysuit?
Yeah, I had to. But
I mean, what's going on? Man.
she's
I
going
can think of
scuba
several
diving.
people in the
I'm going
boxing
scuba
world
diving.
that can't just go to the beach in Japan by
No.
that standard.
Seriously, you can't.
You, Shannon O'Connell, like
Yeah.
who else we got? Like Trinica Johnson,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep. Cover up, Buttercup.
cover up. Like, you know what I mean? Ebony Bridges, I mean, apparently can't go either. She's tatted
No.
up all over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Look at all the fighters tatted up all over the place, you know?
yeah.
Like Lomachenko, he can't just go to the beach.
No, it is one of the safest, cleanest, most beautiful places. Best food
What is
everywhere
that
in
supposed to
every
mean?
corner.
Like, does it make you dangerous if you have a tattoo or what?
I don't know. They just have their rules, and you better abide by them, or else you might be beheaded.
No, I don't even think they do that. Like you know what I mean?
No,
Like, I
they,
don't-
I'm just kidding. Their crime is so low, like so low. Like I think I don't know. It's been years since anything ever happened. No, it's beautiful. I love people from Japan. Japanese people, love y'all.
Could you imagine the culture shock they get when they visit the U.S. and see how
Oh
dirty
my
everything
gosh,
is?
trash, dirty,
You know,
obesity.
it's insane. Like there's trash all over the floor all the time.
I know.
It's
Well, whenever you can see people rolling their window down and throwing out their McDonald's trash, it's just disgusting.
I honestly think that's one of the worst shit people could do.
The
How
worst.
lazy can you be?
The worst. Like, who raised you?
Yeah, I still remember. I was a little kid. I threw out a banana peel out of the window.
At least it's biodegradable.
And but like my aunt's like, don't do that. Like she's telling me not to do that, and then we're not supposed to put trash all over the place. And I got a whole lecture about it. right? But anyway, I had said, what's going to happen? Car's going to slip or what? Say, maybe
Yeah,
it could happen.
yeah.
But
Oh
somebody
my
said
gosh,
littering is
littering is
fun.
fun. You got to admit, no, it's not fun. It's not fun.
But this is what I was
Especially not for
told,
the
and
people
you
that
know
got to
what?
pick it up. What the
This is
fuck?
what I was told, and it makes all sense in the world. She's like, well, if you throw your banana peel and everyone else is allowed to throw the banana peel, if a million people throw a banana peel out the window, that's a million banana peels on the floor. Like
That's right.
okay,
That's
all
right.
right, shit. So in Japan, if I eat a banana, I gotta put
You're
the damn
gonna take
peel.
the trash. You're gonna put the trash in your pocket. Put the peel in your pocket. Take it home.
What's the point of that? Why can't I just have trash cans? Like,
No, they don't, because they stink. They have flies. There's no flies, no mosquitoes, all that. Nothing. There's nothing. Nothing there.
man,
No
that
rat.
is.
No
So the
roaches.
arena, like the arenas, it's all clean too.
Oh my gosh, so clean. So whenever I was
wow.
there for 2020 Olympics, uh, we were at the um, we were at the sumo wrestling Coliseum Stadium, and it was just freaking amazing. Where they did sumo wrestling, it was just
Did you
awesome.
watch sumo wrestling?
No, no, I didn't watch sumo wrestling, but that's
That's
where
where they
we
had the
competed.
boxing.
Yeah, that's where they had the boxing.
Oh,
It was
gotcha. Okay, okay.
fabulous. It was fabulous. Yeah.
I heard that sumo's fun to watch.
And
I've
that's
seen some.
where I saw Caroline Dubois for the first time, and I was like, "This girl is a fucking superstar." She didn't
I'm
win a medal. She didn't medal, but I
I'm
said,
glad.
"I'm gonna
I'm
watch her."
so glad you brought her up because there
Yes,
was an announcement. She's gonna
yes,
be fighting Harper,
yes,
unification fight. I
yes.
I think Caroline's gonna beat her up. That's what I think.
Absolutely. I am so, like I said, when I first saw her live, I was like, "This girl's gonna be a superstar. I will follow her," and I followed her since then. And
Mm.
she has graced me with a couple of interviews. She is a beautiful soul, and she is a badass. She reminds me of like a baby Tiara Brown, and that girl is going to do amazing things. Shout out to Caroline Dubois.
I think that'll be the end of the road for Harper. I believe.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Um, Harper. I mean, she's a good fighter. I don't want.
She is
Um,
good, but Caroline is excellent, and she's only going to get better.
Caroline, I think, also beats that Turkish girl. Is she from Turkey?
Yeah, the one that's like really doing her thing.
Yeah. But I
Yeah,
thought Taylor Jensen beat her, but they went the other
yeah.
way.
I need to go back and watch that fight.
That's a great fight.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch that.
But Jensen is a little more with that amateur background. She's boxing a little more, and
Yeah,
this girl's very like man crosses her feet a lot. She just makes a lot of technical mistakes.
yeah,
But she gets it done because it's constant pressure. She has power, and I think it overwhelms a lot of girls.
yes,
But it didn't quite go her way. Like I mean, she won the fight, but it was a split decision. You know.
yeah.
So Tarahan is that her name? Forgot her name, but I don't
I
mean this.
can't think of it right offhand, but I know who you're talking about.
And then of course we got the one and the only Stephanie Han, the queen of the division. You know what I mean? Like from El Paso, Texas, Christine, Texas. What are you looking at me like well, what's going on? Like Stephanie Han. She just beat
Shout
Holly
out to the
Holm.
Hans.
She beat the legend. To be a legend, you got to beat a legend.
She did do that.
But they're thinking about doing a rematch, maybe here in El Paso.
Hey, I'll be there. I hope you got an extra bedroom.
Let's do it. I mean,
I'll
sit
be
right here in
there.
the office. You'll finally pick up your laptop.
I'll be going live. You'll be like, "Damn, what the hell? My YouTube, what?"
But just picture Christine right here, guys. Like just right here,
hmm
like, what's up, guys?
Yep.
And she's gonna switch the poster with like dudes.
I'm definitely gonna switch that poster.
She's gonna put Emiliano just to prove that she
No,
didn't forget about him.
no,
You know what I mean?
no.
But with that said, Christine, any final thoughts?
No, I just thank you so much. I've been out of the loop for a while. We all have things going on in life, and I'm no different. But I'm back, and this gives me like life. I love talking boxing. I love being here, and thank you, my brother, for that. And tune in on Wednesday, Women Crushing It Wednesdays. We're going to be back. We've been out of the office for 2 weeks, but it's time to get back in the mix. So thank
right.
you. Yes.
Yeah. And we appreciate everyone who tuned in.
Yes.
For Christine, this is
Thank you.
D-Style, and we're out of here. Peace.
Thanks, bro. Peace.